Hi, I'm Dr. Jasleen Chhatwal. We'll be talking in today's Friday Facts about sleep. Thank you for joining us. Dreaming is part of the natural sleep cycle. Typically, we dream within the REM phase of the sleep cycle. To understand more about the different phases of sleep, I hope you'll go back and watch the video from last week if you haven't done so already. Dreaming is very important. However, I hear from a lot of people that sometimes they don't remember their dreams and they wonder if they dream or not. Typically, I would say you don't have to dream every night or remember your dream every night to know that you're dreaming. A lot of us may dream but not remember the dreams. But dreaming does serve a very specific purpose within our sleep cycle, and it is one entire part, or the REM part of the sleep cycle. And what we notice is that REM sleep increases as the night goes on. So as we get more of our deeper rest, we start having more and more periods of REM. And we notice that in the REM phase is when we start bringing up autobiographical memories and then sort of re-envisioning them and then storing them back. Often what we also notice is that this is the period in which your brain is trying to make sense of the emotional experiences you've had during the day. So there's often more association of the emotions that are brought up by your dreams rather than the dreams really being similar to experiences you've had. To answer this question, I'll start by saying there are a lot of sleep disorders. And any sleep disorder that affects REM stages of sleep will essentially become what could be called a dream disorder. We don't usually use that term per se. But in terms of not having dreams at all, there are a few neurological conditions that can lead to not dreaming at all. And those are conditions that we do think can affect the quality of emotional information retrieval as well as memories that get stored related to emotional events that we may be experiencing during the day. This is a really interesting question. And I think a lot of us actually think of that. We all wake up in the morning, whatever we remember from the night before, we try to make sense of that. And what we've discovered over time is that often what you're dreaming about is not as important. However, the emotion that the dream brings up for you is really what may be the more particular thing. And so what is happening during dreaming is that your brain is bringing up old memories, putting in this new emotional information, and sometimes making sense of it and putting it back. And so in some of the recent studies, one done out of the University of Rome, it was noticed that oftentimes people would try to make sense of their story in the morning about what they dreamt, but that wasn't as important as the fact that during the study, the areas of the brain that were lighting up when individuals were dreaming were very akin to the same areas that light up when during the day we're trying to retrieve old memories. So there seems to be this very strong link between memory retrieval and then especially memories that have some emotional significance to us. And so what we also notice along with that deeper meaning of dreaming is that actual healthy dreaming helps us make sense of our emotional world during the waking day. And it is an important component. If somebody is not dreaming, there could be impairments in sleep that may need to be discussed and looked at. Oftentimes, if people are not sleeping enough hours in the night, what can happen is that you're really robbing yourself out of those dreaming hours. Your body will typically try to make up more the deep sleep initially. So say if you're sleep deprived for a few days, as soon as you go to bed, your brain and your body will try to make up that deep sleep. So you'll make up that deficit much quicker. But then if you're still cutting out some of your sleep hours, you're actually cutting into your dreaming time. And that may be something that leaves you feeling more emotionally dysregulated and can also be associated with the development of mental health disorders, including anxiety, panic disorder, and even depression. So these are really some of the important reasons that dreaming is important. Not remembering dreams is okay. So we sometimes are not great judges about whether we're dreaming or not. However, getting enough quantity of sleep and improving your sleep quality would be some of the most important things to do to make sure that you're getting a full supply of your dreams so that you can continue to meet all your needs during the day. Thank you so much for listening in. Hope you'll tune in again next week to Friday Facts, where we'll continue to talk about sleep. See you there. Bye bye.